Greetings, everyone. Desire everyone is doing well. I am Christel, the Earthened Hollow. We are coming to do a little brief message for the collective to see what the stars, with the ethers, with our spirit guides, our ancestors, our higher self, our soul, however it may come out, our Chiron, wants to bring forward at this time. Do keep in mind this is still general. If it is not for you, it's not for you. Leave it there. Take what's for you, leave the rest for someone else, okay? Leave the rest for someone else. When you come here for my spiritual messages, it is important for you to utilize your own spiritual discernment, okay? To tap into your intuition, let your guides, communicate to you, to let you know how the information that comes forward, oh, that sounds like a shotgun, comes forward, the message for you and what is being given, okay, from me. It is a little windy. I do desire that you can hear me. Am I going to be able to get my candle lit? Supreme. Towards the fire. Maybe I should have brought the old one. I want to see it. I need it a little closer to me. I can actually move this over here by you. Some sage, white sage. I'm gonna light my Palo Santo. Already have some other incense around me as well, to cleanse and clear the space, the energy. Oh, my candle didn't stay lit. Come on, y'all know I need at least a candle. I knew I should have brought the older one because it was more settled down, But anyways, some of you may know me as Mama Soul Lily, okay? I come with my faults, my flaws, my hiccups, and all. Christel, the Earthened Hollow. I am who I am, okay? If I'm not for you, I'm not for you. That's all cool and dandy. But I just wanted to kind of just go ahead and hit the button, even though I'm not completely prepared. So I have some angel numbers. I have a couple of things. But inside of me, it feels like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So I'm going to go with my new 2 decks, my Sacred Soul Portal and my Tea with Alice deck, that I'm going to start out with to see what energy actually wants to come forward. My intentions is for you to receive what is needed for you. My intention is to be the spark, to be the initiator, okay? To spark whatever thought, whatever phase, whatever area, situation you may be in. But this is to spark something deeper within you, within your inner child, within, a generational trauma. There's so many different things, okay? I am the receptive flow. Energy comes, energy goes, okay? I stumble, I fall. I'm still a earth body, okay? Having spiritual being, having the human experience in this body. So, let's see. I do not judge anyone because there's areas in my life that I have traveled if those type of things come forward. I do not judge if you smoke, drink, play the lottery, gamble. There's no judgment, okay? And I don't expect judgment here because I don't hold any bias. I know everything has a reason and a purpose within someone's life. Supreme. Oh, I got my white cuffs on. I got to take my cuffs off for a second. supreme creative source, ancient of the ancient ancestors, and the higher realms of our greatest good. What is it that we, the collective individuals, need to see or know at this time? They said timestamp. Today's date is 8/27/2025. Even though this is still timeless, the time that you come across this, those numbers, 8/27, the universal year 9, so 82/79 may be significant for someone here, okay? So this is still a timeless message. At the time when you come to this message, it is the time for you. I am slowly building my channel back together. I am still searching for what is best for me. I do want things that are a little more personal. I just have to learn the technical parts because my mind wants to create certain things, and I used to do those things before the softwares and everything became so complicated. Maybe that's for someone too as well. So I'm just kind of in a holding cell and just looking at different thoughts and ideas and opportunities. And once I come to a solidified space, I feel like everything else within technology will appear. Precarious position. Humpty Dumpty. See how fragile the situation is and the risks involved. Handle with care. That's what I was just saying. So basically, and then we have another one here. So basically, I do desire that is capturing here, okay? I do desire, it would be better if I had my eyes on, okay? Even though the sunshine gives it a whole different effect here. Ooh, I can see more, okay? So precarious position, this is kind of like what I was speaking of with myself in my life and where I am, you know, and wanting to offer more to the community and rebuilding myself, so to speak, rebranding myself, however they call that stuff out here in the streets. I don't really keep too much up with the things in the streets, okay? I've never been a really earthly type of girl, even though I live in it. However, I would rather have my heads always connected in the clouds with spirit. Anywho, I can't have my way too. I can't eat my cake too. Anywho. So, with me having to look at the different ideas, the different opportunities, doing the research, right? Precarious position. See how fragile the situation is and the risks involved. Collect your information, right? Assess. It's fragile because you don't want to make any hasty decisions because you've already learned from making hasty decisions within, or, you know, within your life over time. And some of us are still within the struggle of this. And some of us have to come to see just how fragile it is and not take things for granted. Handle with care, right? Isn't that what that say? Handle with care. Then we have Walrus and Carpenter, ill intentions. Watch out for those who use charm to get their way. Devil in disguise. That's why I said also the spirit of discernment is also needed when you come here to the channel with me. So it seems like right now there's something within the personal life that you need to take more seriously, that you need to handle with more care and paying attention to the details. Don't rush yourself, because if you rush yourself, then you're going to find yourself in devil's territory, so to speak, okay? That's how I'm perceiving that. Yeah. It's almost like you would end up becoming, you know, the food, like the parasite, the food for the parasite. Yeah, the blood, the devil, the sucking. Because I'm seeing these not mushrooms, what are they called? Oysters, clams? Because I'm seeing those there, but I'm seeing them as the parasite. Because I'm seeing him going, the walrus and the carpenter going and collecting them and then putting him, what is it, in steam. It's almost like under pressure. Yeah. Like, so there's going to be, so maybe that's why it's important for us to take things more seriously and take our time and look at all the risks involved, because there's going to be some offers that are going to come forward, but these offers are not going to be the best for us. So we have to do the work. We have to be curious. We have to be curious. We have to, we're on the edge. We know we're an egg. We're fragile, right? We're easy to trigger, in our emotions and in our mind. And it's like this Humpty Dumpty, like, even though we're sitting on the edge as the fool, right? We know and we trust in the divine. But the divine is also asking us to be cautious, the risks involved, seeing the hardships, the good ships, the fragile ships, and the unfragile ships, within the situation that you may be dealing with. Don't just look at them from one point of view. The energy in the middle, not the tarot. Okay. So that's these. Because some of you are dreaming. Some of you are having dreams, and your dreams have you on edge. Some of you are having dreams and they have you on edge in your awakened space. Lover and clothes. The clothes, the disguise. The lovers. I feel like Humpty Dumpty is the lovers. Because it's the fragile, it's the thin line between love and hate, right? It's a thin line between light and dark. It's a thin line between rigid and fragile. It's a thin line between brutal and care. And I feel like the clothes, the ill intentions, the things that we wear, how we perceive ourselves, how we want to represent ourselves, how we want to show up. Okay? He looks like he's strong. He looks like he is sure, right? Steadfast, stable. Check your clothes, not literally, but the intentions. The clothes is representing the intentions. The clothes is representing the layers, in the ancestors or trauma. Because he's faceless. They're faceless. In the mirror. The intentions, check your intentions. Make sure that your intentions are pure. Make sure your intentions and whatever it is, because that is something that I'm constantly doing. I'm constantly checking my intentions, especially after certain things that I experienced and I had to go through. Look, there's the mirror again. It says mirror represents self-reflection and truth. Dreaming of a mirror suggests you are confronting your true nature or overlooked aspects of yourself. It reveals truths you may not want to see, encouraging authenticity. The dream reminds you to look inward, and honest reflection leads to clarity and growth. The honest reflection within your intentions and your endeavors and where you within your situations, within your positions, within your creations, whatever it is, your relationships, there's no limitation in this, okay? Whether it's your generation, your karmic debt, your past life, however, all of that fits into this interwovenness. There is no division when I speak here. There's only a separation when there's a specific situation, you know, that may come forward, or when an ancestor or someone may come through. But they always come through with me. It's part of my channeling. Anyways, let me unbuckle my foot. So definitely, okay, the Lovers. So it's almost as if, okay, so the Lovers, some of you are having dreams where, and that's maybe why you're waking up. I'm gonna hold this down. Maybe that's why some of you that are dreaming of being with your twin soul in the dream space, or come an encounter, and it's so real, it's so like wonderful, and then you wake up to the reality of this 3D, and it's like, oh shit, like that's making you feel a little frigid, you know, a little uneasy or displeased, you know, kind of leaving you feeling a little vulnerable, like, damn, I'm back here, like, what the fuck is this? And then some of you too that have been dreaming of this connection in the dream space, this is also showing me that there's someone that is approaching or has already approached. There's some reflection. There's some indicators around you. There's some signs and synchronicities. There's just certain feelings. There's certain thoughts. There's certain just senses. And if you're not sure, just tune into your senses, into your 5 senses, and allow your 6th sense within you to actually signal, to be the antenna, to then feed your physical 5 senses that are also spiritual senses within you, to help you indicate the areas within the shifts within whoever this connection is with. Even if it is, it still feels external connection, but it also feels like an internal connection within the different aspects of oneself, okay? One's true self. Let's see what this card is, okay? The King of Cups. Holding on to the emotions. Some of you are holding on to your emotions, but that's that king, you know, that's that mate, the soul mate. That's the soul connection, dreaming within the ethers where everything starts first and then it physically manifests. So it definitely seems like it's manifesting. So don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to allow yourself to be vulnerable. If this is not a lover, as in an intimate partner lover, and this is the energy lover as in the partnership, like business-wise or creating content-wise, or your carpenter or your electrician that you need, or your mechanic that you need, this is still a physical, this is still a lover, because it's still something that of you, the lover of you, right? The innate inner self of you needs these things. It's a desire, right? It's something that makes you feel more deeply connected to your mundane everyday reality when things manifest smoothly. So it's like this is representing the contracts, you know, this is representing, you know, yeah, I heard banking as well. This is not only love, it's whatever the love of your baby within your heart that you're nurturing, that you're, you know, kind of withdrawing a little bit because you know that it's a fragile situation and you don't want to mess up anymore. Those decisions, those choices. And look. What else do you have me to see for the collective individuals of me? I heard conclude. Don't fight it. We have the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. We have water and water. Water, fire, water. Boiling. This fire boiling. Make the choice. Some of you have a choice to make. Don't fight it. Be curious. Handle with care. Pay attention to the symbolisms and the identity in which you wear, the faces within your intentions. Are you resisting it? Are you overthinking it? Are you overthinking it? Or are you secure? So if you find yourself overthinking it, because this is what's bringing that in, right? And the facelessness that allows the devil to then creep in, right? So it's important to stay connected. It's important to listen to source. It's important to meditate, to get your answers, to make your choices more easier. It's like the guidance from within the innate of you to show you where you need or what you need to handle. I do desire I'm making sense, fam. I really do. Because it's a lot of energy here. Yeah, because it is. Seeing how fragile the situation is. That's what Humpty Dumpty said, the curious. See how fragile. Reflection. Not resisting to reflect. This is like preparation. The path of least resistance. Path of least resistance. Find the path of least. She went upside downwards. The 4 of Pentacles went upside downwards on the King of Cups. The path of least resistance. Sometimes you just have to detach. You have to demand your time and your space to connect with Source so that you do not fall into the condemnation or the illusion of the devil or the enemy, which I want to clarify as our trauma shadow, our immature emotions, immature minds, our choices in what we satiate ourselves with, vices or substances that we choose, the clothes, the masks we wear. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? What is the purpose of this? Is this for the greatest and highest good of my life? For all that is involved? Ask yourself. Yeah, see? There's the devil. No, that's the 7 of Swords, but it's about deceit. It's about betrayal, right? I hope y'all can read that. Take a snapshot. Ill intentions. Watch out for those who use charm to get their way. Devil in disguise. Whether it's someone else or you. The devil in disguise, you could be trying to charm someone to get your way in a situation because you're in a vulnerable space within some level that has not healed within you. I do desire that Christel and Mama Soul Lily are clear. I just heard them say Spider Lily. Okay, Christel and Spider Lily. Let's get that angel number. I know. Can my crystal hold it? Visualize harmony. Release worry and welcome peace. Release worry and welcome peace. Yes, fam. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to show it. This is the worry. And this is the peace. And it says, be comforted. The fears you have are not supposed to be yours alone to hold. Visualize your angels taking them from you, leaving you with only a harmonious peace. Sit in a meditation right now and picture a bright light washing over you, evaporating all your fears. Then take a few deep breaths and picture what harmony looks like to you. This right here and having my swing out here that finally got put together, that sat in the box for the web. Oh, I'm so happy she here. My ground not ready for her, but I'm so glad she's here and I can finally come out here and sit. And she's been sitting for about a week and a half, and this is the first time I got to come over here from the time she got put up to come and sit. And this is where I was guided to come and bring forward the message for the collective individuals within the interwovenness of oneness. Ashe. Amen. Therefore, I'm grateful. To be within this present moment of now. Whatever the moment is of this now, the snapshot. Taking it. But let's get these cards and let me stop rambling. Look, y'all gonna get to know me. Okay, I ramble, y'all. I get lost, all that sauce. But I bring all of me. I've been hiding when I had my first channel for 2.5 years. The first 2 years, it feel like year and a half to be more precise. I felt like I was hiding. I felt like I wasn't being fully myself. You know what I'm saying? But there was many lessons and things that helped me. And in that final go, I had a lot of tower moments. But I'm either for you or I'm not for you. You can either understand my language and how I communicate or you don't. Because I communicate many different ways, okay? I channel very differently. I don't really need the cards, but the cards help me to pull certain information without me having to just go and be all, That's for other information, other things, serious work or help or guidance. Again, spray. Y'all know I don't have they said that was it. But there's one more. But again, y'all know I got these white cups. This thing's so bulky. I saw it, I had to get it. I have so many oracle and tarot cards. I don't need any more, but my energy is shifting. There's ones that I haven't used that now we connect. Like, things are strange. Okay, Supreme Creative Source, Ancient of the Ancient Ancestors, angels that watch and guide of our greatest good and our highest vibration. What is the angel number that we need to take with us at this time? We got 2. Power. You are very capable. Money. Befriend fear. There we go again with fear. 525 227. I said something about 827 being the day. There's that 27. Money. Wealth flows to those who already believe they have it. Oh, I am a witness to that one. That's another, that'll have to be some kind of story time, or maybe a live, and have some story time. But I need to get some people in the house first, so make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, and all of that good stuff, so we can get these family members up in here, so we can go live and I can have story time and answer certain questions and things like that to assist you, in how to actually bring the spiritual and physical together and as one, to make life practical in this body as a spiritual being. Financial abundance wants to flow to you, but you must prepare your mindset for it. Me and my sister was talking about that today. The key is feeling grateful for what you want, as if you already have it. Think of one thing you want right now. Sit for a few moments in quiet appreciation for its presence in your life, as if it's already manifested. 525. So when you see 525, that means you need to get your tail and you need to get quiet and you need to meditate and you need to reflect. Okay? You need to reflect. Let me see. Sit for a few moments. Right. Think of one thing you want. Right. So that means right now, maybe you might see 525 or something might come to $5.25. And you be like, dang, but you just bought or you did something or you've been doing something for somebody all day. I feel like that 525 is going to say, sit your ass down and do something for yourself. Okay? That's part of that. But I feel like this is more on a grander scale. So it seems also like when you're slipping, when you're not working towards, those curious handling with care. To get yourself in the position, so that may be your intentions. Watch your intentions around money as well. Anywho, befriend fear. You are stronger than your fears. I gotta drink some water because my voice is getting cracky, but I'm still dealing with which throat chakra, which wounds. I'm still showing up anyway. I don't give a damn, wounds and all. Just to be clear, which wounds can be as simple as past life communication wounds, okay? My water's blue. I put some butterfly pea flowers in there and some peppermint. And it's been steeping for a good while. But anywho, that's for those that need it. Butterfly pea, research it, very good. Anywho. Fear is not an indication of success or failure. It just exists within you. Your angel's message is this. As you manifest your goals and dreams, consider where fear creeps in and limits you. It's not going anywhere. So it's time to make friends with your fear. The devil in disguise, the things inside. Humpty Dumpty might have a daggone fear of heights, you know what I'm saying? But he facing the fears, because he know he a fragile son of a sucker, emotional, or get things, you can be someone that misinterprets or misunderstands or misperceives someone's thoughts or their emotions, right? Or their body language, right? Okay. Anywho, or they made yours. It's not going anywhere, so it's time to make friends with your fear. Reflect presently on how your fear could become a friend instead of a foe. See, that's like me and my darkness, my darkness, my shadow, my inner she demon, I call it, my inner she demon. Come on, girl. I love you too. You a part of me. You ain't going nowhere. Because there's just certain parts of your darkness that are just a part of you. It's part of your signature. Everything has a light and a dark, right? That duality, that balance. And our responsibility here as these God body, multi-dimensional, energetic beings in this body, we have to come to harmonize it. We have to bring it into, we have to catalyze it, catalyze it, whatever. We got to merge it, bring it together. And so, my inner demon, she comes with me because she's here for the greater good. That part of the shadow is here for our greater good. It's just we can't work and move within our emotions of our pain and shadow. We have to bring that shit together. We have to learn to get that to work for us. And that's just what it is. I do desire that you were able to find or get some pearls of wisdom from this message. But it's really important to check your intentions, and it's really important to make sure you stay connected into the divine. Find the things that are here for you, whether it's your incense, getting your cauldrons, making your sprays and your mints to cleanse and clear your energy, having your candles, having your water infused with some herbs to get your vibrations on the internal parts of you up and moving, taking your spiritual baths, all of those things. Finding and understanding what your limits are as well, so that you do not be feeling like you're taken advantage of by other people. And this is all I have for you lovely people on this beautiful day. And until next time, Christel, the Earthened Hollow. Ciao.